Hello, dear Leo. How are you? Welcome to your love reading for the month of April of 2026. And I hope that you're all doing well. Not an easy month. April is the Aries season, even though it works for you, because Aries is a sister fire sign. A new cycle is trying to begin, but it's going to be quite shaky. Anyway, you've got a lot to look forward to, dear Leo, as Jupiter will be entering your sign mid-year, but you'll also be dealing with the eclipses. So eclipses are about fated changes. Let's see what's going on in love for Leo. I've also got my moon in Leo, so do check out your moon placement, especially if you're born during the night. Check out your rising, your sun, your moon. I always say Venus as well. If you're a divine feminine. If you're a divine masculine, I would say watch your Aries, watch your Aries, your Mars placement. Mars is a masculine for a feminine, right? Would be the masculine energy within the feminine's chart. So anyway, it can get quite technical. That's why most people say just watch your sun, moon, and your rising. Let's see, dear Leo, what's going on? What is going on? What is the Karma Dharma for Leo in the month of April? Or you can take this as a timeless love reading. And a special thanks to our patrons. This is a Patreon love reading that is released to YouTube after the 20th of the month. And you have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is Taurus. It can speak to marriage, commitment, family, a spiritual connection. You could be connecting with someone that's in another marriage. You could be connecting on an ethereal level, or you can be connecting with someone that comes from different beliefs. You could be dealing with someone that is very traditional. I don't know if it's you, Leo. You are a fixed fire sign. But remember, this is Taurus, and Uranus is transiting Taurus, and we'll be finishing up in Taurus end of April. So on the 25th, 26th of April, Uranus finally, after 7 years, moves into Gemini, and that works really well for you. Fire and air work well together. So you have gone through challenges since 2018 because Taurus does square you. So let's see, what was it that you could not change and Uranus is coming to change it for you? Is it a marriage that you've been in? Is it someone that's been in another marriage, someone you've connected with? Let's see. Leo, please, Spirit, for Leo. Remember, Pluto is in your opposite sign in Aquarius. Pluto for Leo may be in Aquarius, maybe someone that's very powerful, someone that's going to enter your life, that's going to change the fundamentals of your personal life, your married life. It could be someone that's quite controlling, someone that gives you power, someone that protects you, someone that is very rich, someone that holds a position of power. All these themes could be coming through with Pluto in your opposite house. And Pluto can also speak to an ending with a commitment, right? A marriage partner. It could be a physical, not only an emotional. And when I say physical, Pluto in your opposite house could also speak to a literal death, a passing. And I hope that that's not the case for any of you. Let's see what's going on for Leo. We have the Chariot in the now position. Cancer comes through. Cancer is where Jupiter is, and you will be expecting Jupiter mid-year to enter your sign. So it's like Jupiter is behind you now, dear Leo, especially if you're a Leo rising. But you've got some obstacles that you're hoping to overcome. You will victoriously. All this is saying that you could be changing homes, traveling, needing to make some adjustments or choices. I don't know if you've got choices, or if you're dealing with someone that has got multiple choices, two choices. Right, let's see what is the challenge. Wow. Wow, dear Leo. This is exactly what it's telling me, that there is huge change in your love life. Whether you like it or not, it's not going to be easy. You're pushed to make the changes, and if you haven't been able to make them yourself, we've got 3 major arcana on the table already. This is a Mars card. Mars is the ruling planet of Aries as well as Scorpio, but I get it as Uranus as well. And as I said, through Taurus, 25th, roughly 26th of the month, Uranus will return to Gemini. So if you're an early born, first couple of days, Leo, this change will behoove you, will work well for you for the next, 7 years, as Uranus will be in a good position in Gemini. But this is a challenge, obviously. You're going through an awakening, a big, shocking shift, surprising. It could be freeing. It could be many, many things. Jupiter behind your back is protecting you. But there could also be some truths that will be revealed that possibly you're trying to keep under wraps, or the person you're dealing with, the person that's on your mind. What is crowning you? The Devil. Maturity. Maturity, timing, third parties. You may have been trying to reach someone that was out of bounds. I mean, the Devil is Capricorn. It could be Aquarius as well. But this is Kronos, and Saturn is transiting through Aries. Works well for you again. Maybe the timing is now. This is possibly what you're trying to reach. Someone that was very hardworking, held a position of power, but someone that you were also very addicted to, someone that was out of bounds to you. Possibly another commitment, someone that works a lot, has got heavy responsibilities. These 2 cards for me, very similar. What is the karma, and where are you coming from the past? 3 of Pentacles, yes, third parties. It could be a work-related situation as well with the 3 of Pentacles, but maybe in the past you felt as though you got to a point of success, but the Devil here is talking about unhealthy connections or cycles again and again, or that you're going to find your happiness at some point. We do have a lot of cardinal Capricorn Cancer energy, which is about initiation, new beginnings, new cycles. Maybe it was all about timing. Let's see. Recent past. 6 of Wands. Leo, this is your energy with the 6 of Wands. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that works a lot, they're very successful, or you insisted on reaching what you wanted to reach, right? Having been very patient, going through the mill, going through the fire, a very strong, passionate connection that was out of bounds, possibly for Leo, which now is going to bring the release, the success. And if you've been dealing with a narcissistic past, a very karmic past, dealing with another karmic connection, maybe Spirit now is taking that away for you. So change is not easy for you. You are a fixed sign, but let's see what the near future brings. We'll be taking some Lavera Sibila on the cards. Leo, 2 of Cups. I'm really happy for you. That is beautiful. I think that you're the first sign, and you're the 5th sign that I'm doing that got the 2 of Cups. This is a harmonious relationship, a beautiful possibility for the future. We are going to be experiencing early April, a full moon in Libra, and that works well for you as well. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, which can speak to marriage, abundance, support, or an ending to a cycle, because the 10 of Pentacles, which is a marriage card, right? 10s are aces, remember. And we've got the Fool card. Where are you going? Where are you heading towards? Some new stable situation that needed some sort of a risk. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that's at a distance, someone that you thought maybe took you for a ride, took you for the fool. Maybe others thought that you were the fool. You were being patient. You waited. you learnt, you matured. The Aries season is bringing you great abundance, but also a possible ending. Remember that where Aries is, that's where Chronos, Saturn is, right? And it's all about timing, of course, but remember Aries is the new beginning, the new cycle. There will be some harsh realities, but also some breaking of illusions, because Neptune is also in Aries. But also magic can happen. What is the Fool sitting on? The Two of Pentacles. Very similar. Look at the energies here. Very similar, like trying to come into harmony and balance. I feel that there were imbalances because of traditions, commitments, contracts, possible conservatism. But it's a time of change, Leo, and it looks like the changes for you are going to be very, very positive indeed. It's like you're receiving the gifts finally now with Saturn in Aries in good aspect to your sign. I love this for you. Let's take the Twin Flame Love Oracle and see what comes through. For Leo, please, Spirit. Leo, you have been dealing with some challenges, and we're going to see a lot of change for Leo and Aquarius, of course, because of the eclipses. We've had already the first new moon eclipse in your opposite sign of Aquarius, which was in square to Uranus, right, from Taurus. And that was a very powerful eclipse, a new moon, but something is eclipsed out of your life, out of your commitment, your marriage house, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for Leo. What is the potential where twin flames are concerned? Aligned, walking your path, living your life purpose, going the right direction. So you're aligned with your path. The sunflowers do remind me very much of Leo. It's the heart. You are ruled by the sun. So it feels like you're aligned with happiness, dear Leo. And possibly also, I'm going to say, with someone that may be quite significant, quite popular, quite well-known, and successful in their life. Let's see what the advice is with the wisdom of the oracle for Leo. What is the advice from Spirit relative to love for Leo in April, or whenever you receive this message? Yes, I think this is the card. And you have go the distance. You're almost there, Leo. Can you see this? The finish line is, you're almost there. And things are going to start to race now, because you can see the cheetah is really fast and all planets are moving direct. It's a number 47. 47 equals an 11. And for me, 11 is like an open portal. Let's see what the message speaks to for number 47. That could be an age as well. Number 11, pay attention to the 11th of April. 47, relationship message. You either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. You are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. And that's what Chronos is as well, because Saturn is endurance and, you know, patience and dedication, of course, but also testing times. That's what Saturn is. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? So you're going the distance, or maybe someone is covering distance. You do have the Chariot here. So some of you could be, yes, connecting with someone that is at a physical distance from you, and you're aligning with them. Someone is following their heart here. Sunflowers speak to summer. Maybe summer around your birthday. That will be a really beautiful time when you do get to the finish line. We'll be taking some timing cards as well at the end of the reading, so stay with us. Let's see what the Tangled Love shows for Leo. Soul contract, soulmates, partnership, spiritual union, and a karmic agreement are on the cards, Leo. Wow, I got the goosebumps. That is beautiful. So lovely. Let's look at the romance angels. Let's see what's going on in the love department. We'll be taking some Lavera Sibila on these positions here. As we look at the big picture, we'll get a little bit more information for you. This could be the one, Leo. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Someone here may have doubts because it says this could be the one. But you've already met what's been going on for Leo and what is potentially going on. Finances and career. These are a factor in your love life right now. So money and finances are playing a major role for you. What else for Leo? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't feel that that is the case, obviously. I feel here that these are doubts, or there is a blockage of a karmic that is blocking the relationship that is meant for you with this could be the one. Or there are doubts of whether or not the love is returned, or that this is only a sexual connection, a connection that is very unhealthy and is not built on love. Let's take one more. And we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there needs to be forgiveness. Obviously, there have been trust issues, more than likely. What's at the bottom? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there is very strong sexual attraction here, which may be someone is doubting whether this is a romantic connection or just a sexual connection. But there's going to be a soul contract. You're connecting with a soulmate. There's a spiritual union, which maybe has gone through a lot of harsh lessons or needed to wait and needed time to mature. This is very karmic. This soul contract is meant to be. Let's look at the psyche and your emotions during the time of April, more than likely. Healing. Settling. These are stuck energies. Someone needed time to go through healing. Someone maybe stayed for the children. We see the little teddy bear here. We've got purge. Purge is a Scorpio energy. It's about change. It's about release. It's about, because the only way to heal yourself, because obviously you've been off kilter, some of you may have been staying in an unhealthy situation that you needed to get rid of, whether it's you or whether it's your person. And it doesn't have to be only a person. It could be a change of beliefs. Remember, we've got the Hierophant there. And we've got commitment. What is this commitment about? Because this could be a purging of an unhealthy past commitment, or where there is a purging, a releasing of one's beliefs, or the changes, the fated changes that are coming into your life are bringing a commitment, but that sort of will rock your world. There's deep metamorphosis and change. Wow, Leo. You know what? The Bound card, again, this is the devil. someone was bound by contract or another relationship or another commitment, another marriage, or someone was married to their job because they may have been the leader within a, I don't know, corporate company, a big family business, and they held the position of leadership. So the commitment could be for something long-lasting as well here, okay? Because Saturn is the glue. Saturn is also huge gifts once someone has done the work, okay? So you're working very strongly with, and Capricorn comes through very strongly for you as well as Aquarius. Some of you are just releasing an unhealthy, toxic and addictive karmic commitment that you're needing to purge so that you could free yourself, where there wasn't enough love. There were also many issues with finances, but it feels like the person that you've connected with, that you feel could be the one, you've met them from the past. It is someone from your past that you've gone through many testing times to see if this could last. And the gift is a commitment, possibly with someone that does hold a position of power, right? That is the potential. And I'm looking at the astrology too, because Saturn in Aries is in good aspect to you. And Saturn can speak to commitment, marriage, right? Something long-term at a mature age as well. Some of you were dealing with someone that was unawakened, or you've gone through an awakening. Let's see. Let's take the La Vera Sibilla and see what this Chariot is and the Tower. What is the Chariot about? What's the Chariot about, dear Spirit? We've got the Gran Signore. This would be like the King of Cups or King of Pentacles. Could be the Emperor. Scorpio, I get it's a number 13. This is someone that's quite generous or someone that's a VIP. This is someone that's quite significant, well-known in their community, someone that has their own business. They come from a prestigious background, financially in a really good position. So remember that the Chariot can speak to someone who travels for work, someone who is always on the road, or that there are issues that are being overcome with this Gran Signore. Why do we have the Tower? We've got a reunion, and this is coming in very unexpectedly. But it's not easy. It's the Eight of Wands. There could be physical distance between the two of you, or someone needed to go through a shocking awakening situation so that they could understand the reality of what they were going through. Beneath the unawakened is the metamorphosis. So Scorpio comes through, Plutonian energies. What is the Three of Pentacles at the foundation? We've got the Sacerdote, the Hierophant you've got. And this is marriage, but there are secrets. You see the Hierophant holding his cape. He's holding some secrets behind his cape. Again, a number 13. Are you dealing with a Scorpio, dear Leo? Someone who's been keeping their personal life very private. And Scorpio is a very sexual sign, a very mysterious, secretive sign. But Scorpio also speaks to, and I get Taurus Scorpio, so you're dealing with another fixed sign. Or is it Uranus? You know, what Uranus is doing through Taurus, that is bringing a lot of things to your awareness, bringing lots of changes. What else? And we've got Morte. So Scorpio, Five of Swords, lots of fights, arguments, fears, a lack of truths, because someone was holding secrets, that there was possibly a marriage. The marriage could have been on both sides, Could have been on one side. A third party had to be put to rest, had to energetically. With the morte, this speaks to an ending, surely. An ending of what? Troubles. Lots to do with air. So we've got very strong air energy. And Aquarius has been mentioned, I'm going to say as well. So lots of difficulties with communication or truths. What is the Six of Wands in the recent past? Another air card, Nine of Swords. Lots of worries. There may have been some ego or between the two of you, or someone fearing not being able to move forward if you're dealing with someone that is quite prestigious. I get Emperor energies here. Someone quite prestigious that fears people gossiping about them, or what the reality of their personal life is coming out and being known by others, being seen. That is something here. So there are a lot of worries about someone's reputation or what their obligations, what obligations they've got that they need to work with to succeed. And we see the Gran Signore facing the Nine of Swords, which is someone not sleeping well, or someone, I don't know if this, dear Leo, are you the one that's bound? And this Gran Signore can see that you're still stuck in a rut, dealing with a karmic past or something like that. And we've got the La Matrice. You see that they're facing each other. So trying to meet up but not being able to do that, to reconcile. But that's challenging. Why? Because there's physical distance, there's emotional distance. The communication is not good. What is the devil? We've got the messaggero coming. The postman is coming from a distance. The news is good. And it's taking its sweet old time. The news is about news coming in that was very hidden, things going on behind closed doors, and a possible potential Ace of Pentacles, which is like a promise for something long-term. This could also be news about a sexual endeavor, meeting, getting intimate finally after waiting forever. Maybe the timing is now. Or that someone is breaking free from any narcissistic past blockages, or someone breaking the chains and being free now. Finally, to be able to meet the other person halfway. The Two of Cups is here. What is the outcome? We've got melancholy. We see a divine feminine not trusting that this can happen, this meeting, or that not believing that this will work out. And it's the Five of Pentacles, because there may be big differences between you and your person, Leo, whoever it is that you're dealing with. But we've got the Donna Maritata, and the Donna Maritata speaks to patience. It's like the Empress for me. And I did say that which card was it? That was, I can't remember. The three, yeah, the three maybe. I can't remember what I was saying. And Donna Maritata is a number 12, and she adds up to a 3 as well. We see Pentacles, earth energy here. So you're connecting with an earth sign. I mean, the Empress is also Taurus, could be Libra. The Donna Maritata speaks to patience, but also some of you could be mothers. Some of you have got children. You need to... some of you have been settling and staying in another connection because of family, because of children, but it may still have been an unhealthy situation. One more card, we see a couple of feminine energies here, and then we've got the alegría, merriment and happiness, someone feeling free, someone not having those heavy burdens, that heavy responsibility. I mean, the Donna Maritata is also someone that is very how can I say it, very admired, very abundant, where nurturing, loving, and that motherly side to them is. Leo, that would be you for sure. So this is possibly how you're seen as well. Some of you may also have waited until your children grew up, so you're almost done with your responsibilities. Someone is getting to the finish line. This finish line will be the new beginning after that. That's what I feel for Leo. Let's take some timing cards. You can choose 1, 2, or 3. So what is the timing? The timing cards are, when will you be able to celebrate this connection? When do you get to the finish line, which is where you're hoping to get? Let's go for Leo. Number 1. Next week looks promising, and it's a number 37. Whenever you view this, next week, right? Number 2, it's happening now. Number 54, these could be ages, or we'll add up the numbers and see what they add up to. And number 3, sometime in the future. Number 4 is the Emperor. We've got a 1, a 9, that's 10, 14, which adds up to a 5. Again, we've got the Hierophant. So I do feel that by end of April, when Uranus leaves Taurus and enters Gemini, there'll be much more communication. There'll be the ability to be more flexible, and there'll be more, a lot of communication, a lot of movement, possible travel as well, quickly. These things will happen quickly as Uranus enters Gemini. There will be a lot of things being revealed. That is a certainty. Let's take a little Greek love oracle for Leo. Dear Spirit, what is going on for Leo in the love department, roughly in the now? Leo. We've got the Doctor and healing. This is the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. It says close to a person. It could speak to, it's hard, and it could speak to a loss. And it is a number 5. That's interesting. So many 5s. That's the devil energy. And one more. And we've got a 5 of Wands. 3 5s are 15. My God, Kronos and Saturn is so powerful for you. This is saying that someone needs to go through healing, but there have been arguments. And the 5 of Wands is we're not on the same page, but things need to change. Some of you may not be on the same level where communication is concerned, right? We see the divine masculine feeling. They've got regrets, and they've hurt the divine feminine here. But remember that 5s always speak to lots of change. The whip can also speak to legalities, possible legalities for the healing to take place. Remember the forgiving and learning. Forgiving, releasing, learning from the lessons. Let's take some messages from your person. How are they feeling about you? And remember, if there is a karmic here, we may receive some messages from them as well. We have no one knows me better than you. We have I'm married, I lied to you, I'm sorry. I have never loved like this before. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. I have loved you from the moment I met you, but the problems in my life don't allow me to follow my heart right now. It won't be fair on you either. And one more card. No one compares to you. And what's at the bottom of the deck? We have, you can trust me with your heart, babe. I won't ever hurt you. Leo, that is your message. I hope that it resonated for you. Big changes I get here, and they're happening very quickly as well. So pay attention. Did we say the 4th? 1, 10, that equals a 1, that's 5. Pay attention to the 5th of April, around the 5th of April, but also may be a very significant month for you. So love and light, dear Leo. Thank you so much for your love, your support always. Wishing you well.